like a chick, I'll be out your way for breed. Gotta get us a couple miles in, baby girl. I'm with all that. Suave, man. What up, baby? Man, I just wanted to tap in with everybody, man. See what's been going down, man. It's been a minute since I tapped in. Yeah, they told me you was down there. You know, I got to keep up with my guys, man. Make sure y'all good. Man, I want to give a special shout out to my partner, man, T Grizzly. Hey, man, I watched that youngster make a real big step, man. You know what I mean? And it was a his step that he made, man, was really from the heart, man. And I seen it and I was able to witness that. You know what I mean? That's my second time ever being at a wedding in all my life, right? But this one, man, was really special because I was able to sit back, man, and feel the energy in the room, man. And I just want to give a shout out to my nigga, man, Grizzly Gang, Money to Blow, man. I love you, nigga. Just like that. But, Rory, what up, boy? Congratulations, my G. You went up there and did what you were supposed to do, my nigga. That's what I like to see, man. I really wanted to tap in, though, man, just to see, you know what I mean? You know, I always got some shit going on up here in my mind, man. You know what I mean? Especially when it come to life and living, you know what I mean? And I sit back, man, and I see a lot of these little chicks on this internet, right? You know, people are always hitting me up, messaging me, asking me questions, man. And sometimes I don't never even get back to them because I be having so much shit going on that I don't really take the time out to really just think into it, man, and let people really hear how I feel about certain situations. So I get live and then I answer all them questions in one live, man. And I hope that whoever sent me that message, you know, they tap in. But I had a fella ask me, man, you know, he come from a similar lifestyle as me, and he's like, hey, I got this chick. Why all these chicks feel like they can do it on their own, right? And I sit back and I look at 75% of the, you know, the chicks that's playing the game and they playing it by themselves. I see all the miles that they putting on their bodies, you know what I mean? And it's just like, damn, is that what you consider doing it on my own? Because you can go out, man, and put 1,000,000 miles on yourself to get it, versus you was up under some structure and you was up under a nigga that really cared enough about you, man, and, you know, to see you not have to put them miles on yourself. So now you done figured a way, oh, I can go and do this and do this and do this, man, and I can get this and this and that, right? But that purse that you got, that you laid down for, that motherfucker gonna go out of style. That car that you bought, that motherfucker gonna go out of style. You know what I mean? All the material items that you know what I mean, putting yourself on the platter for, you know what I'm saying, they gonna go out of style. And then when you get older, the only thing you gonna have left is a whole bunch of out of style material possessions, man, with a bunch of miles on you. You know what I mean? Motherfucker gotta use more knowledge, man, wisdom and understanding, and use more game, you know what I'm saying, to get elevated. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I see motherfuckers going wrong at. You know what I mean? Yeah, girls getting their credit together, you know what I mean? And, you know, opening up businesses. But then when you sit back, it's always somebody in the background. Whether it's a trick, whether it's a baby daddy, whether it's a nigga that you just, you know, fucking on, whatever the situation is, it's always going to be somebody in the back. 90% of the time, it's somebody in the background, right? And they doing a lot of shit and accepting a lot of disrespect, accepting a lot of shit just to be able to sustain this facade ass life that they portraying on the internet. You dig? Versus fucking with a motherfucker that's gonna prevent all of that. You know what I'm saying? A nigga that's gonna stop all of that from happening. A nigga that's gonna give you the respect. A nigga that's gonna teach you how to respect yourself through the way he treats you. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all got to get in tune, man, and realize, man, that when we came into this world, man, God created man and woman. And he created us for a reason, man. You know what I'm saying? He created us for us to be together. You know what I mean? But you got everybody want to be the man now. You know what I mean? And then we live in a community now where you got men want to be women. You know what I'm saying? And you got women want to be men. So it's done confused and it's done messed up this world in so many different ways that it's affecting everything. It's affecting the money. It's affecting the growth. It's affecting the respect that people should have for one another. It's just an overall fucked up situation, man. You know what I mean? So the people that's genuine men and genuine women, that is they got to come together and make the better of the situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's where this shit is all fucked up at. You know what I mean? If men be better men, we wouldn't have to worry about our women doing the things that they doing and running away from men, because men will be doing what men supposed to do. And that's where the fucked up part of this shit come in at. You know what I mean? That men not being men. You know what I mean? And then women, y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know. You know, y'all got qualities as women that men shouldn't have. But men is having to step up to the plate and fill a spot at the house, taking care of the, you know, the kids, and, you know what I mean, cleaning and, you know, doing all of that. Because y'all be sitting back on these phones all day on Instagram and Twitter and, you know what I'm saying, all this old shit, man, that y'all fail to, you know, fulfill your duties as a woman. You know what I mean? And a lot of that shit start at home. That just go back to this what they call it, onlyfans, right? Everybody want OnlyFans. Everybody want it. So you 25, 26 years old. What about when you 35? You know what I'm saying? You got kids now, they older, you know what I mean? And they go back and they see mommy on OnlyFans doing Lord knows what. Now you got to explain to your kid. And don't sit back and say, oh, I ain't got to explain to my kid. You going to have to explain to your kid, because your kid going to have questions. You know what I'm saying? At some point in life. And if you don't have the answers, or you hide behind you being an adult or you being a parent, your kid gonna become rebellious and want to do the same shit that they trying to question you about. They gonna run to that. You know what I mean? But there's a way of doing things. OnlyFans is the devil. They put that shit out there, man, to really psychologically imprison women and men. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting in that motherfucker doing all this crazy stuff on this internet. Not realizing, man, the damage, you know what I mean, that it's causing. I remember back in the day, porn stars used to be porn stars. That's what they glorified themselves as. Now you chicks, man, hide it all. Y'all sit back, oh, I'm not a porn star. Well, what are you then? Just because you're not having intercourse don't mean that you soft porn. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sugarcoating it or trying to get around it. If you got to sugarcoat it, why you doing it? If you got to downplay what you doing, why you doing it? You feel where I'm coming from? Or you can get with a motherfucker that show you, hey, this is the way to do this. You know what I mean? And kings and queens always have conduct themselves in discretion. You know what I'm saying? The shit that y'all young ladies doing, it ain't discreet. And the only reason why y'all feel the need to do it is because of the social media. This is where it started from. Niggas liking on the pictures. You know what I mean? Niggas hitting in the DM. Niggas shooting the comments. So guess what y'all did? Damn, I got this many niggas liking seeing me shake my ass. I'm finna get this OnlyFans now. I'm gonna show them my real ass. All it did was put that temptation up there and tempted y'all. Then boom, damn, I made 3,000 this week. Oh, I made 12,000 this month. Right? But 5 years from now, you done put so much content, because every time you do something, somebody want more and more and more. And to keep the money coming, you gonna do more and more and more and more. And then when your ass turn 35 years old, you got cucumbers all in your ass. You got all this shit going down your throat. You done did all of this shit on the internet that's gonna come back and it's gonna bite you in your ass at some point in life, right? And all you had to do was sit back, man, and be a hustler. You know what I mean? When your clothes come off, you lost. If you had to come up out your clothes in order to get some money, you lost. Because now, a nigga gonna go to the next motherfucker that he ain't seen outside they clothes. So he gonna pay to see that. You know what I'm saying? When she come up out her clothes, He gonna go to the next. Same thing outside of OnlyFans. Eventually, a nigga gonna keep on spending money. Hey, let's go and meet. Man, I know the game. Y'all girls going to meet and greet these niggas that y'all seeing who's spending the most money. And eventually, y'all coming up out the clothes and, so forth and so on. Right? But that's where shit get fucked up at. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this one girl, Big Sexy. Everybody on my page, on my live right now know that the girl music is garbage. Like, I don't understand how this woman made it into the music industry. I don't know. I've been in the music industry for a very long time and have been around some of the best of them. That girl is not supposed to be on. But I understand why she's on. She's on because she's pushing a message to y'all young girls. So it's a bigger picture. So now, my pussy pink and my booty hole brown. What woman want to sit back and glorify that type of activity? But that's the way that they putting it in these motherfuckers' head. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that they drilling it into y'all young chicks' head. Oh, my booty hole brown. So now y'all on that motherfucker with the TikToking and all of that type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. It's all game. So I understand why they allowing certain shit come in. Same thing. They shooting niggas killing each other, right? That music has become a phenomenon. Everybody wants to listen to shoot 'em up, bang, bang, kill 'em up and all this shit. Because you know why? It's controlling the youth. These young niggas killing each other. You know what I'm saying? They going to prison. You know what I mean? People dying, people going to prison. All of that type of shit is happening based upon the music that's being presented. You know what I'm saying? That's why they let certain shit in. Don't nobody want to hear about the revolution that Tupac was rapping about, but us in that era. Don't nobody want to hear about Jay-Z when Jay-Z be rapping about the shit he be talking about, but us, because we come from that era. These young kids, all they want to talk about is the Switch, the Twitch, the Glock, the 9, the FN. They want to hear about all of that. And guess who keep drilling it in their head? The music. The music. That's the only thing we hear all day, every day. If you turn on the radio, you hear a nigga popping Molly. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? They had to figure out a way to disperse these pills out to the community. So the best way to do it is through the shit that they love the most. The music. They listen to the music and boom, there it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucked up, man. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to sit back and tell y'all young girls, man, the direction that y'all taking y'all self in, man, it's a way better way. You know what I mean? And even if you ain't got no nigga in your life, you dig what I'm saying? If you ain't, you can't forget the perks. That's all came from the government. They put that shit out there, man. And the best way for them to do it was through the music. But back to the young girls, even if you ain't got no nigga in your life, right? Even if you ain't got no nigga in your life, why do you have to put miles on yourself in order to get to the bag? I don't understand that. Why do you have to just because you go see a nigga and he give you $1,000 to come to the bar, right? That mean that $1,000 bought you to go back to the hotel and he gonna give you another 1,000 and he get to do whatever? Like, come on now, who in control? You supposed to be in control of your destiny. So even if you walk into a situation whereas you getting paid for your time, that's exactly where it stopped. My time. Why is you sitting back allowing a motherfucker to feel like they money is in control? Money is not in control. You are in control of getting to the money. How is the money in control of getting to you? Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? See, I could talk this shit from front to back, back to front, all the way in between. You know what I mean? Because that's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? I done turned down millions of dollars, man, because I don't allow certain shit to happen up around me. It won't happen. I'm a man. I want to be treated like a man. You a lady. You supposed to be treated like a lady. I'm not fit to sit back and allow you to disrespect yourself as a lady. Because if you ain't respecting yourself, there's no way in hell you going to respect me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to lay the law down off the top. And if a motherfucker don't respect that and agree to that, hey, man, go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not fit to allow you to go and do things that in the end of the day, I got to answer to God for. You know what I mean? It's a different way of doing things. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers need to get educated. Instead of fucking with these niggas that just want to go buy a Gucci hat, want to go buy some Cardi frames, want to go buy the Patek Philippe. Niggas that want to do all of that, they don't give a fuck what you do, how you do it. They'll have you go in the bank, write a fake check. They'll have you go to the ATM with a fake credit card. All of that shit that could possibly put you and land your ass in jail, they'll do all of that just so they can go and get this designer shit that don't mean a motherfucking thing, man. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga fuck with you, he would never put you in a compromised situation at all. I don't give a damn how big the bag is. How many of you niggas went and did PPP loans with your bros? I know about all of that. But guess what? At some point, they're going to have to pay the piper. And they're going to have to answer for that. You know what I'm saying? But who is the blame? The nigga was the blame. Nigga, if you was doing your job, you wouldn't have to worry about that. You wouldn't have to push a motherfucker to go and do all this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you were doing your job. You dig what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what it is, man. You know what I mean? I'm not finna put myself, and I'm not finna put nobody up around me in a compromised situation to the point where a motherfucker get themselves in some shit all because of $1. I can get the dollar regardless. That's the easy part, is getting to the money. The hard part is keeping the money. Why you think I'm so consistent? I know how to keep the money. I'll let it all go before I blow the bag to keep it.
If you can, hit the like button for Lace knowing how to keep the money.
Y'all niggas try to chase that shit. Y'all niggas try to chase it. When it get bad, y'all don't know when to let go. Y'all niggas try to hold on. Nah, man, that's what it's for. That shit is for the moment. You know what I'm saying? That's it. After you get past that moment, nigga, you popping it, you doing what you doing. If it come to a point, nigga, where the bag not coming in, slow down, huh? Put it in cruise control. It's all right. You can get that shit again. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I just wanted to reach out to y'all young ladies and tell y'all, man, that, hey, y'all screaming that y'all doing it on your own, man. But in reality, man, y'all really not doing it on your own, man. Because the shit that y'all doing, y'all destroying yourself. You doing that. You know what I mean? You can't blame it on the men. You can't blame it on nobody but yourself, because you know better. But you know what? The internet is making y'all feel like that's what's up, man. And at some point, that shit gonna go out of style. Just like Craigslist went out of style. Just like Backpage went out of style. All this shit went out of style. And the reason why it went out of style is because it got watered down. People started waking up. You know what I'm saying? And at some point, y'all gonna have to wake up and realize the power that the woman hold, man. The woman holds so much power. The woman holds so much power. And if a woman knew how much power that she really did hold, then a lot of shit that she doing now, she wouldn't be doing, because she know the power that she hold. But it's up on us as men to educate a woman on her power, on how we treat her. You know what I'm saying? Because if she's respectful, she don't have to be submissive, but respectful. You know what I'm saying? She respect you, you respect her, y'all respect each other, right? Y'all bring that respect together. The value in that alone will show a motherfucker how much value that they have in your life. So if you valuable to the nigga that you fuck with, and the nigga that you care about, that's all that matter. Stop worrying about what the public feel and what the public perceive. You know what I mean? You know the value that you hold. And as long as you know, that's where it started at. And when you walk in any room, a motherfucker gonna see the value in you before you even say hello. Because you walk in, you demand the presence. You know what I'm saying? Your presence is so demanding that when you walk in any room, a nigga gonna be like, damn, who was that? Why? Because you walked in that bitch, your head wasn't moving left or right. You had your chest out, man, your chin up, man, and you walked straight to where you was going. You know what I mean? And weren't worried about nobody else in that room. Only thing you was worried about was you. That was it. You know what I'm saying? That's where the respect start at. You know what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker fuck with me, the first thing that I'm instilling is respect. Respect yourself first. If you got a kid and you got your mama raising your kid, hey, baby, go get your kid. We're going to take care of that together. But you got to go get your kid, though. Because how you going to respect me and you gave a motherfucker away that you carry for 9 months? You can't respect me. So I'm going to teach you how to respect yourself first. Respect your kid first. Then respect your man. Because I'm not going to open my door up from that motherfucker that don't respect themselves, because I already know what I'm opening the door to. I'm opening the door to a bunch of disrespect. You dig? And that ain't what I want. I let it all go. I let every motherfucker leave. Bitch, go jump in the garbage can, jump off the bridge. I don't give a damn what you do. All I'm telling you, if you fuck with a nigga like me, or if you fuck with me, you gon' respect me. And the way that you gonna respect me is starting by respecting your motherfucking self. I don't give a damn if you got $1 million on the table. I throw it out the window. Because guess what? My respect is non-negotiable. I love my respect, man. I love it more than anything in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be living under a bridge before I let a motherfucker feel that they are more important than the respect that I have for myself. You know what I'm saying? And the only way a woman gonna respect you is if you showing her how to respect you in terms of how you respect yourself. So you gotta teach the woman, man. If she don't know, maybe she think her level of respect is respect because she probably didn't have a father to teach her how to respect herself. A mother probably didn't teach her how to respect herself. So guess what? She comes into a man where his mother and his father taught him how to
So,
What up, boy?
what up?
What y'all got up?
Nothing about to go to a graduation party?
Y'all having fun?
Uh huh. You see what I got on?
Are you cutting up today, huh, son?
Got to,
I like
got to.
that shirt.
You know, people really.
R.I.P. to my boy Max.
Yes, sir.
Look at you, man. You fly. Why you didn't put the Louis shades on? Them orange?
Yeah, but cause they're on the bike still.
No, the orange ones.
What orange ones?
My orange Louis frames. They in my special stash.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it done messed up my life. Man, wonder what happened. Man. You know what I'm saying? She for everybody. You know what I mean? For y'all women that know that y'all drop dead gorgeous. Just think about this, man. It's a lady down in Miami. I watched her and I really applaud her for being who she's become in life, man, because she didn't have to compromise her integrity in order to get where she is. Y'all go follow Miss Bling Miami. I've been knowing Pascal for about 15 years, man. And just to see her growth, it just, man, this is just phenomenal. And I always tell people to follow her, man, is because she's that ideal woman that a lot of young girls should look to, you understand me, to know class, you know what I mean? From the way she dressed to the words that she speak, you know what I mean? She owns a clothing boutique that a lot of you young girls go and uh, shop at, you know what I mean? But the key thing about her is she is the ideal woman. And that's my friend. Love her to death. She'll tell you my birthday, my son's birthday. You know what I mean? I call her, hey, she know everything there is to know about me because we established a very strong friendship. Never dated, never, you know what I mean, had none of that type of shit going on. She was just one of those people, man, that in order to know what to look for in a woman, the best thing to look at is a woman. And she was one of those women, man, and I took the knowledge and wisdom that I gained from her and I applied it to my daily life. So any woman that come around me, I always show them her. And the reason why I do that is because the way she dresses, the way she speaks, you know what I mean, the way she take care of her son, you know what I'm saying? She didn't need no nigga. She riding Cullinan, you know what I mean? So when her nigga came, he had a bag, she had a bag, they brought the bag together. You understand? She got her own mansion, he got his own mansion. But they brought the bag together. You did? And the way they did that, man, was, and didn't nobody know. You know what I'm saying? You can't destroy what you don't know. But I sit back and I watch you girls, man, get on this internet, man, and y'all feel that in order for y'all to elevate in life, you got to come out your clothes. You got to show the world your ass. You got to, you know what I mean, get your OnlyFans account, man, and all that. Y'all got to remember something, man. There's life after OnlyFans, excuse me. Just a few months ago, y'all were going crazy because y'all thought that they was going to shut down the pornography side of OnlyFans, right? Y'all was going crazy because y'all bagged y'all life on that. At some point, that shit is going to go, it's going to crash. The same way Craigslist, the same way Backpage, all of that shit that was popping back in the day, all of that shit is gone. Same thing with OnlyFans. So you got your ass out, you doing all this extra shit that you don't have to do to get to the little old bag that you getting, but you sacrificing a lot. You don't think that it's sacrificing because you ain't got no respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But all you fellas that like going on there, subscribing and all of that, you niggas is sick. You niggas is sick. What nigga in his right mind will go and subscribe to OnlyFans to see a woman ass that he can't touch, that he can't feel, that he can't love on, that he can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you sick. You sick. You niggas is, look at this woman got a man at home and she taking all this money that you spending to message her. She still going home to her nigga, and guess what? You ain't got a clue. Or you do, you just sick. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a buck, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, man, I go on the internet and I see a lot of you bad motherfuckers on the internet. I follow a lot of y'all. Y'all bad in the motherfucker. But I see it for free. I ain't got to go subscribe. I ain't got to go spend no money. If I shoot you a DM and you don't respond, the only thing I lost was the time that it took for me to shoot the DM. I didn't have to spend no money. That's what I'm trying to get y'all young ladies to understand, man. Y'all got y'all world out there. Y'all, I call it your castle. You know what I'm saying? Because this your castle. You the queen inside your castle, man. And the only nigga supposed to be inside your castle is your king. Y'all letting the world in for free. Y'all twerking all on the internet, pouring milk on your booty. You know what I'm saying? All this old shit for the world to see for free. All a nigga got to do is press follow. Bam. There it is. Now, if you want to message me, you want to talk to me, you can hit me up on my OnlyFans. We can talk. Come on, man. Y'all sharper than that. Got to be sharper than that. Or just a dumbass nigga that's willing to accept them crumbs, because that's what it is, some crumbs, for you to sacrifice all of that. When you got kids at home, when your kids wake up, Skiller, what up, nigga? I'm over here talking some of this good game that we were talking at the golf track the other day, baby. Y'all got all this ass on the internet. Y'all got all of this shit on the internet, man. And I'm glad that I taught my son at an early age that ain't it. That way, when he get him a woman, she gonna be a quality woman. She gonna be for him, not for the world. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, my son told a young lady one time, he caught her smoking weed. He said, man, hey, look, baby, you know, I like you, man, but, you know, I was raised a little bit different than that, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you an opportunity to stop that, man. But if you continue to do that, then, you know, I can't fool with you. Caught her doing it again. Cut her off. Real boss. You gonna respect me. But in terms of respecting me, you gotta respect yourself. You 15, 14 years old smoking weed. Any nigga that's giving you that weed, he don't respect you. Your friend that you think your friend who getting you that weed, she don't respect you either. I teach my son them qualities, man, because I see what the world offering him. Y'all offering him a bunch of fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta let him know, hey man, yes, your dad was the biggest nigga in the game. That ain't for you though. You see what happened in my life? It fucked me up. Fuck the smoke and mirrors. Fuck the cars, the clothes, and all that shit, man. If I could change it all over again, I would have done a lot of shit different. So get what I do? I put it in my baby head. That ain't you. That ain't for you. Them mistakes, I already made them. I don't want you to make them mistakes. You dig? That way, y'all can go offer my son $1 million. If it's going to sacrifice his integrity as a man, he ain't going for it because he don't need it. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what you niggas got to start instilling in y'all daughters and y'all kids. And y'all get mad when your daughter grow up to be 18, 19 years old and she over fucking with this pimp nigga over here. And y'all mad at the motherfucker. But the whole time your daughter was sitting next to you, nigga, while you was on the OnlyFans. You just didn't pay attention to her paying attention to you. She on there watching you, nigga, liking on the pictures on the internet. Oh, damn, my daddy like this. Oh, this shit might be what's happening then. Not knowing her daddy was sick. Nigga was fucked up. Cheating on mama, you know what I mean? And all of that. Man, I'm going to just give y'all some real raw and uncut game. If you take it, you take it. If you don't, you don't. It's free. I'm getting it to you. You know what I'm saying? This shit came from trial and error. What's the best way to learn some real game? Is through trial and error. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get this far by being no fool. I got this far because I learned from every mistake that I made. I took that and I kept moving. I kept moving. I'm not going to dwell on the mistake. I'm going to fix the mistake and I'm going to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wonder, hey man, I'm just like AI said, nigga, I'm just like you. I'm human just like you. I make mistakes just like you. I cry just like you. I hurt just like you. But I don't let you niggas know that. You know what I'm saying? Before I allow one of you niggas to ever see me fold. And that's the problem. The world, y'all live y'all life for the likes. What the world perceive you to be. I don't give a fuck what you niggas feel about me. Half you niggas, a lot of you niggas, not all of you, a lot of you niggas that's on here, y'all sit back trying to figure out why that nigga last so long. Why that nigga still on? Why that nigga always happy? Why that nigga, hey bro, it ain't your business. You know what I'm saying? My mama used to call it tending and letting. Nigga, tend to yours and let mine alone. There it is. Simple. Don't worry about what I'm doing. If I'm broke, don't worry about if I'm rich or broke. If I lost all of it today, why is it your business? My nigga, it didn't take no food off your plate. It didn't help you. You niggas just some hating ass niggas that just pride on seeing other niggas fail. That's why you niggas will never see that from me. You know what I'm saying? You niggas will never see that from me. You know why? Because I'm God-fearing. That's who down with me. I'm shielded by God, nigga. Hey man, I'm tried and true, for real. Done been through it all. You understand me? But guess what though? I'm still here. And that's all that matter to me. I can give it all up today, man. But one thing you can't erase is history. My consistency's been longer than any nigga in the game. Name one. Just name one. I ain't have to sacrifice my integrity to get it. You understand me? I ain't have to go snitch on no nigga to get it. I ain't have to go sell my soul to get it. I stayed laced, tried and true, thoroughbred all the way through, man, to today. That's why. That's who I am, who Y'all hear me now, though? Hello? Alright. We good. Nah, man, I'm just tried and true, man. You know what I mean? A nigga done went through some things, man. That's why I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see a nigga and y'all see these $1 million cars and all that old shit, hey, man, it took a lot of headache. It take a lot of headache to sustain that type of shit, man. I don't want y'all kids to get caught up in chasing that lifestyle, man, because it look easy. You know what I'm saying? But in order to keep that, man, you got to have something going for yourself, man, to keep it going. You dig what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to sustain that shit, man. It's a hard motherfucking thing to sustain. But at the end of the day, man, all that shit don't mean nothing if you ain't got yourself, if you ain't got integrity, if you ain't got self-respect. And I got all of that. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing, like baby girl say, I'm a fantastic father. My son, man, is my world. It's my life, man. And every time I think about doing anything that would jeopardize that, man, all I think about is him. And that's what keep me grounded. That's what keep me motivated. That's what keep me trying to put these good morals and these good principles out there into the world, man, is because I got a kid that's going to be in this world when I'm gone. So I got to make sure that I put that good energy out. And like I said a while ago, I might not get all of y'all, but if I can just get one person to listen, man, and take heed to what I'm saying, guess what? I touched one soul. That one soul might touch a nut, and it might go on and on and on. You know what I mean? Ruler, what up, OG? Man, I tried to call you the other day, man, to wish you my condolences, bruh. I'm gonna call you when I get off of here. Now that I know you on here. But like I told y'all, man, you know, my consistency, man, and the reason why I'm still here, man, I just want y'all niggas to know, man, it wasn't hard. I mean, it wasn't easy. It was definitely hard. I continue to strive every day because I can't sell myself to adapt to this new world. You know what I mean? All this new shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? All this new shit that's going on, man, I can't adapt to it. So the young girls, they might look at a nigga like, oh, you boring. Nah, baby. I'm just not lost. You lost. And if I'm boring, I respect you in your mind for saying that I'm boring. If me being who I am, knowledgeable, got a lot of wisdom, got a complete understanding, and got a lot of respect, if that's what you call boring, baby, you got a lot of learning to do. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga that you with, hopefully, you know, he wake up one day, man, to where he can wake your ass up. You know what I'm saying? If your nigga going to the club every night, and he drinking every night, and he smoking weed every day, just think about how much money he blowing on the weed sack. Just think about it. Average nigga spending $150, $200 a day on weed. So if let's just say $200 a day, right? 200 times 30 days, man, that's $6,000 in a month. Now calculate 6 times 12, and you tell me. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta wake up and smell this shit, man, because it's really out here, man. You know what I'm saying? A nigga giving it to you, but you gotta be willing to accept it. Even if it's harsh, even if it hurt, even if it fuck with you. At least you woke now. At least you waking up and you understand it. You know what I'm saying? $72,000 a year, homie. That's a lot of money. I don't give a fuck if a millionaire say that. That's a lot of motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money. That's why I never got caught up in the weed smoking. I never got caught up in the pill popping. I never got caught up in the drinking. I never got caught up in none of that shit, man. Because I'm not finna go in. Bro, do y'all realize when y'all go to the club and y'all spend $250 on a bottle of Tito's, nigga, they got the bottle at the liquor store for $34. $34, nigga, and you just paid $150 for a bottle that costs $34. Just so you can get some sparklers, so a worthless ass bitch that probably got motherfucking shit stains in her panties, you understand me? Her house probably funky than a motherfucker, and she sitting back looking over there and you looking thinking that you done something, nigga, because you done got her attention. Real women ain't at the club, man. Real women somewhere in Turks and Caicos, nigga. You understand me? On their own. You know what I mean? Renting yachts, man, on girl trips, doing things like that, nigga. That's where the women at. Nigga, fly over there, catch you a bitch that's over there, nigga. That's the type of shit that you niggas need to be trying to educate these young bros. Hey, baby, instead of y'all going to book a section this weekend at the club, how about y'all save that up, 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now, y'all plan a girls trip, man. Y'all go over there to Jamaica, go over there to the Bahamas. You know what I mean? Guess what? The same money that you gonna spend on a section and all of that, you could have spent that on your flight. You could have spent that on your hotel accommodations and your money, man, to fuck off while you out there. But y'all so caught up, man, in trying to look good and, you know what I mean? Come on, man. I see y'all posting up these Cartier Santoses and, you know what I mean, these APs. Man, all that shit bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit bullshit. All that shit, man, either CVD, the movement might be real, the casing ain't right. You know what I mean? If you spend $50,000 on a watch, guess what? You go to sell it, they gonna give you $15,000. You lost. But guess what you gain? You gain some followers, man, because they like the watch you had on. You flashy. You fly. You know what I mean? You looking good. They paying attention to all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga that took you to the Johnny Dang store that bought you the bust down, tell a nigga to take you to the AP store and tell him, hey, man, hey, baby, I don't really rock bust down, but I like, you know, if you gonna buy me a watch, buy me, you know, buy me even if he can't afford to buy you a rose gold AP, tell a nigga you want to get you a stainless steel AP box and papers. You know what I'm saying? You rather get it from the AP store. You know what I mean? Or you rather go to a licensed dealer that's a licensed AP dealer. When you call AP, they recommend you to this place. You know what I'm saying? That means something. Because get what? You don't know that if a nigga give you an AP bust down, right? AP not going to be able to tell you that that watch is real or fake. You know why? Because when you go into a licensed AP dealer and they see that you got aftermarket diamonds in the watch, they're going to turn you away and tell you that they can't touch that watch. So who going to test it for you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get your appraisal from the jeweler and all of it. The appraisal might say 200,000. But y'all don't get it. The jewelers, they are the appraisers. Yeah, they going to appraise that bitch to the highest value. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know better. You ain't got yourself nothing. But you go to the AP store, get what? They going to give you what you paid for. You go to the Rollie store, they going to give you what you paid for. You did what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all some real boss game, man, because I see y'all posting up your watches. Hey, man, that shit don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean a motherfucking thing, man, because you ain't got no knowledge and the wisdom or understanding about nothing that you posting on the internet. That's why you posting it. You go to the Chanel store and buy a $5,000 purse. They got a chick going to New York buying the same purse on the side of the street that probably look better than the one you bought in the Chanel store. She posted it on her page, and y'all all think she having it her way. She got motion, because she got designer. Y'all ain't seen this bitch do no boss shit outside of buying a bunch of designer. Oh, she just bought her a new house. Bitch, post the deed up. You renting the crib, and you done posted and got these young girls thinking that you done went and bought something, and you ain't bought a motherfucking thing. Y'all got to wake up and smell bullshit, man, when it's there in your face, man. You know what I mean? You know, I ain't shitting on it. You know what I mean? I got a few bust downs. You know what I'm saying? But that shit don't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? And the reason why I still got it is because I don't want to take no L when I go to sell it. I'd rather keep it. At least it got value to me. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep this bitch because it got value to me, and I ain't got to worry about you fucking me knowing that I spent $100 and now you want to give me $65,000. Man, I'm not taking $45,000 loss. I'd rather pass this shit on to my son, man, and let him be flying flashy with it. You dig what I'm saying? But, man, look, man, I'm going to get up off of here, man. I just want to let y'all young ladies know and let y'all fellas know, man, that the moral to the story is, hey, man, look here. Respect starts with self. Y'all fellas, start giving your woman respect. Start respecting her. That way, she knows how to respect you. You know what I mean? When y'all wonder why she in other niggas' DMs and she letting other niggas jump in her DMs, yeah, she might not go and meet the nigga, but she might be entertaining the nigga. You know why? Because she know that you entertaining another bitch. She know that you entertaining, you know what I mean, and doing all this shit on the internet, right? But if you respect her and y'all got boundaries set for one another, then guess what, man? The respect gonna go longer than the money. When y'all lose all the money, guess what? Y'all got enough respect for one another to go get the bag all over again. Y'all not finna give up on each other because of the bag got low. Y'all gonna stay down for each other. Y'all gonna build the bag back up together, man, because y'all got that love and respect for one another. Y'all sit out here talking about you love each other, man, and don't respect each other. Love and respect go hand in hand, and if you ain't got one without the other, you ain't got yourself nothing. I'd rather you respect me than love me, man, because love is a word that everybody throwing around. But when you tell me you respect me, Your actions gonna show me that you respect me. Your actions gonna show that. So when you tell me you love me, I know you love me because I see how much you respect me. That's my definition of love. You know what I'm saying? And then you browse out here with these kids and things, right? Y'all bringing these kids in niggas' lives and allowing niggas 4-5 years into the kids' life. You know what I mean? And all that old type of shit, right? And then your kid, you get mad at the nigga one day. Now you done run off with the baby and you ain't allowing that nigga that took time and energy, you understand me, outside his personal life to take care of your child that the other nigga threw away. And you running out here doing all this old sucker shit, you understand me, instead of being a woman, saying, hey, man, you know what, me and you may not have worked, man, but you and my baby, y'all worked. So I want to make sure that I keep that together because I got enough respect for myself and my child to stop allowing all these different niggas to come in my child life. You gonna go fuck a new nigga that you just met? Hey, man, drop the baby off with the only man that they do meet. You know what I mean? Y'all use these kids as chess mates, chess pieces. You did? Man, I give y'all a bunch of game. I can go on all night because I done seen this shit, tried and true. I done been through it. I done seen it. You know what I'm saying? And I see how some of the baddest bitches on this internet, man, when I say the baddest, be the biggest bums. You know what I'm saying? They feel because they got their credit in order, they got a nice car, they got this and they got that. They feel like they the baddest bitch. Physically, you are a bad bitch. But internally, you the devil. You's a demon. You understand? You putting out this bad shit in the world, man. And at the end of the day, 10 years from now, you're going to regret it. And it's going to be a nigga like me that you run into and be like, damn, bruh, I should have listened to you when I had an opportunity to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? You gave me some valid game, but I went out here and tried to do it my way and put 1,000 miles. Niggas flying bras out every day. You know what I mean? Flying them out, fucking on them. You know what I'm saying? And sending them on back home. You got a wet pussy with a dry hand. Like, what sense does it make? You done let this nigga touch, like I said a while ago, your body is your castle. You the queen. Only nigga supposed to be inside your castle is the king. Just because a nigga fly you out don't mean you supposed to go lay on the couch. Don't mean you supposed to go bend over because he went and bought you a Chanel purse. You know what I mean? Because get what? He spent $5,000 on the Chanel purse. If he spent $5 on the Chanel purse, that means he got 50,000 that he can give away. If a nigga give away $5,000, that means he can give away 50,000. Cause I know a broke nigga ain't finna give 5,000 for a piece of pussy. That's just facts. So if a nigga can give you that, guess what? Hold on, keep your clothes on. I bet you the next time he fly you out, it's gonna be 10,000. The next time it's gonna be 20. The next time it's gonna be 25. Might be 30. Might be 50. Cause now the anticipation building up. He out here when you ain't around, he fucking all these little bras for free that ain't charging him, that ain't making him pay nothing. But he got this prize over here that he willing to pay just to be in her presence. Go back to what I said about time. You know what I mean? Your time is more valuable than anything in the world. And just because a nigga fly you out, make a nigga respect you enough to say, hey dog, just because you flew me out, get a nigga the purse back. Hey, baby, I got my own money. I'll fly back home. It's all good. I didn't know that that's what your intentions was. You should have gave me your intentions before I flew out here. But the reason why they get the intentions mixed up is because of what they see on the internet. If you got your ass all out on the internet, then they go tap in the OnlyFans and you playing with yourself and doing all this extra shit on the OnlyFans, right? A nigga gonna fly you out thinking that he gonna get everything that he done seen on the internet. You see what I'm saying? There it is. That go to the whole situation. So go back to what I said a while ago about respect. Respect yourself, and the world gonna respect you after. So any type of money that you any type of money that you think a nigga gonna give you, guess what? That's for you. Hey man, if you respect me enough, nigga, you done flew me all the way out here. It's natural for you to be a gentleman. Even if he don't give you cash and a nigga go and take you shopping, that's the gentleman thing to do. Nigga, I done flew all the way from across the country to come fuck with you. If we going to the mall, nigga, you going in there and buying yourself some shoes, but you ain't bought me a pair of shoes. He letting you know that he don't respect you. But if a nigga go in there and he doing the gentleman thing, he bought you some shoes, he bought you this and bought you that, and then he take you home and thinking that he gonna fuck on you, he letting you know he ain't got absolutely nothing, no respect for you whatsoever. You dig what I'm saying? He ain't got no respect for you. And respect is everything. You know what I mean? And that was my purpose for getting on this live today, is because I had somebody jump in my DM, was telling me, ask me a question. Hey man, This girl telling me she doing it on her own. And I went and looked at the chick. I'm like, that's what she considered doing it on her own? Okay, she got a nice car. How many dicks did she suck to get it? You know, how many niggas did she fuck to get it? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying this for all y'all ladies, because a lot of y'all that got 9 to 5s and got, you know, that's self-employed, that ain't, you know what I mean, jumped in certain industries. This not for y'all. I'm talking about ladies in certain industries. You know what I mean? And when I looked at it, I immediately seen what this little girl whole life was based on. So when that shit collapse, her whole life gonna collapse. Cause she ain't got no other game. Only game she know is to take her clothes off. Only game she know. Cause a nigga ain't gave her no game, man. Because the world is gameless. You niggas is gameless. Y'all ain't got no game. Y'all look at a nigga like me and say, man, that old nigga ain't got no game. But nigga, I look younger than you. I live younger than you. I dress better than you. I ride better than you. I can catch a young bitch the same age as you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause guess what? I done seen an 80-year-old nigga with a 21-year-old bitch. But it's hard to find an 80-year-old bitch with a 21-year-old nigga. You understand what I'm saying? That's just the way the shit go, man. That's just the way life is. But guess what? At the end of the motherfucking day, that don't make me less. That don't make me, you know, it is what it is, man. Y'all niggas just got to wake up, man. You know what I mean? I'm not finna keep on throwing alarm clocks on the graveyard if you niggas still gonna be asleep. Y'all look at niggas on here. Hey, man, do y'all know that Forbes can go and put a nigga worth 100 million, right? And y'all niggas will believe that. Y'all don't know what this nigga got going on. Oh, y'all sit in the barbershop and talk about, man, such and such worth 100 million. Man, we live in a world, man. All a nigga got to do is throw anything out there, man, and the motherfucker gonna catch it. But you know, at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, it's all about checks and balances. You know what I mean? This shit is about progress. You know what I mean? But in order for you to get those checks and balances, in order for you to get that progress, one has to respect themselves first. Let's start tapping into the respectful side. Let's start respecting each other. You know what I mean? Let's start showing that respect to one another. Women, respect a man, or respect men in general. Fellas, start showing more respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? When a woman, just because a woman go out to dinner with you, don't mean that you got to try to take her home or take her to the hotel and try to knock her down. You know what I mean? Hey, man, you know how good that will make a woman feel that you took her out to dinner and you showed her something different, because the last nigga that she went out to dinner with, he wanted to take her home and, you know what I mean, take advantage of the opportunity because he probably done drank. They probably done got fucked up, popped a molly together or something. So now he want to go home and, you know, take advantage of the situation. Nah, man. Hey, it was a pleasure to meet you. This is our first date, man. We just broke the ice, man, and getting to know one another. You know what I mean? Now, the next time we go out, we figure out something else that we didn't know about one another. And as time go on, you know, so forth and so on, y'all get to know each other. Motherfucker be around me, man, be like, damn, why this nigga ain't tried to... Because that's not where my mind is at. I can get that on my day off. You know what I mean? Come on, family. We ain't on here disrespecting nobody, my nigga. We ain't on here doing that, man. See, that's what I just said, man. We got to get to the respect, family. We got to get to the respect. That woman ain't did nothing to deserve that, man. She might needed to hear this live so a nigga can educate her. Now we got a brother on here, man, you know what I mean, going at her, you know what I'm saying, because she got her buttocks all out on the internet. Okay, tomorrow, nigga, she might not. You dig what I'm saying? Come on, man. I'm trying to give you niggas some real game, man. Man, I don't be saving the live, because if I say the motherfucker, it's gonna be all on my damn social media, man. You might get 1,000 motherfuckers come like it. I might say this motherfucker just to see what type of impressions I get, man. We live in a world that's based on impressions and likes and all that, man. So I'd rather pass some positivity out here, man, with hopes and prayers that y'all like it. Hey, man, be honest with you, homie. I never educate a nigga on the game. I educate a nigga on how to be a man, and you take those man qualities and those man principles and you walk into any game that you walk into, nigga, and you gonna master that shit, because it all starts with self. You know what I mean? In order to be a great P, you gotta be a great man. You know what I mean? If you're not a great man, you're not gonna be a great P. You know what I mean? It's just simple as that. Same thing, if you're gonna be a businessman, you still gotta be a man first in order for you to be a good businessman. You know what I mean? To start with who you are as a person, who you are as a man, the qualities that you have, you know what I'm saying, and so forth and so on. Man, bang, got about 3 more years, man. But anyway, man, I'm finna get busy. Man. You know what I mean? I'm glad that I was able to take some time out for y'all, man. You know what I mean? And spread this good wisdom, you know what I mean? And give it to y'all in the form of some good game, man. That's all it is. I'm gonna give y'all opportunity to ask a question or two, man, before I get off here. Anybody, what y'all want? What's happening? Man, hey, I be having so much shit going on in my personal life, I don't know when I'll come back on this motherfucker. Man, I stay motivated, man, because I got a kid, man. Not only do I got a kid, I know there's another generation counting on me right now. So the shit that I instill into y'all right now is the stuff that y'all gonna go instill into y'all kids, and then they gonna instill it into their kids, man. It's gonna still, you know, see, back in the day, man, the big drug dealers, they try to keep us away from the drug. Nigga, you better take your ass to school. You know what I mean? Now, a nigga give you a pistol and tell you to go kill a nigga. A nigga give you some dope, man, for you to go try to, you know, fuck up somebody else's household. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, fam, jump in my DM, man. I get on that podcast, man, and chop this shit with you, family. Man, I respect all my brothers, man, who putting this positivity in the world, man, because we live in a world, man, that's really built and based on negativity. Man, Sharp, my guy, but that's a life that I don't glorify, man. You know what I mean? Me and Sharp, I have to talk, man, and make sure that, you know, we stay on task. You know what I mean? Because the task that I'm trying to put out there, man, is a little bit different. Oh yeah, Bag, my dog, man. I love Bag, man. Tell that nigga I said what's happening next time you talk to him. I love that nigga. Absolutely, man. Yeah, I'm gonna say this motherfucker, man. I'm gonna get off here though, man. I got some shit to do, man. I want to start a podcast with my nigga Fly, man. I gotta really take time, man, to do this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I will tell you that I ain't told nobody, I'm about to drop. It's gonna be an EP, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get out, man, and drop me a small little EP, man, with this Grizzly Gang shit. Me and my niggas, we gonna fuck it up one time. You know what I mean? Gonna have my Detroit niggas, man. You know, them niggas talk that talk, man. So it's only right. So I'm gonna drop some of this fire, you know what I mean? It's gonna have a bunch of game on that motherfucker, you know what I mean? I'm gonna bring all the shit out, you know what I'm saying? All the whips, all the jewelry, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have all that shit out. I gotta find a motherfucker to hire, man. Just point me in the right direction. Alright, tap in with me when you get out here. I might be here. Yeah, I'm gonna be spitting, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get in there, man, and talk this talk, man. Hey, then I'm gonna let y'all know I came with a Detroit flow, though. The way I'm gonna ride this motherfucker, man, I'm gonna have a Detroit flow, man, so a nigga can really understand, man, what a nigga saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coming on there, you know, thinking I'm Tupac or none of that lyrical shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just tell a real story, man. You know what I mean? And the real one's gonna be able to relate. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna give y'all the visuals to match that shit. You know what I'm saying? Alright. right, man. Y'all take it light though. Man, I knew that live, man, was gonna ruffle some feathers, man. So I had to put a part 2 of this shit, man, just so I can give a clear understanding. Keno, what's up, OG? Man, just trying to drop some of these jewels. I'm gonna give a clear understanding on what I'm saying, man, because sometimes people would jump to deep. Sometimes people listen to respond instead of listen to understand, man. So I'm gonna try to give it out to where a motherfucker can really understand what I'm saying. You dig? So back to what I was saying, right? We live in a world and a society where, yes, a woman's sexuality has gained a lot of interest publicly, whereas in the past, you know, it used to be very discreet. You know what I mean? Women used to be able to, you know, promote themselves in a very discreet way, right? Now we live in a society. Insult. That's the word I'm gonna use. It wasn't to insult those of you, you know what I mean, who chose the path of, you know what I'm saying, going to onlyfans and, you know what I mean, to doing all of that. I'm not saying that is a bad thing. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we have to differentiate what I was saying so people can understand. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. If you choose to get on OnlyFans and to do those type of things, right? There's certain things that you shouldn't have to do as a woman. You already got this person's subscription anyway. You already got this person coming, you know what I mean, to your page anyway. So all I'm saying is certain things that you do on the internet, I think and I feel like it should be more discreet. You know what I'm saying? If you a woman, I feel like it should be more discreet.
Office Depot and them closed?
Nuh-uh, they don't close till 8 o'clock.
I'm gonna go get my paper tags laminated.
So, right. My nigga, you just said some real boss shit though, right? They need to pay attention to the message. You know what I mean? So basically what I'm saying is it ain't what you do, is how you do it. If you choose to get on the internet and you choose to, you know, promote your sexuality, you know what I'm saying, to benefit yourself, then you got a right to do so, and nobody can judge you for that, right? What I'm saying is the things that you do after the fact. You know what I'm saying? The things that you do after the fact. You know what I mean? Like, those are the things that I'm talking about. So just because you post a picture of your ass on the internet, right? That doesn't mean that a nigga should be able to approach you and feel that he's entitled to have his way with you based upon what you post on the internet. It goes back to respect. You know what I mean? But if a nigga do see you on the internet, they feel as if you don't respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they feel like you don't respect yourself, that is why men are approaching women in the way that they are approaching women. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just like the homie just said, man, it's levels to everything that you do. You know what I mean? And me personally, you got some girls, I ain't gonna even say you got some because there's really none. But there are some women who probably just post their feet on OnlyFans and they make $8,000 to $10,000 a month in lingerie, posting pictures of their feet. They find a quality man when you not putting quality material into the world. You know what I'm saying? So if a man come home to you and he meets you on the internet, okay, it's cool that he met you that way. Does that mean you should always be that way, or him as your man should be able to inspire you in order for you to become something better? Cole, what's up, baby? In order for you to become something better. You know what I'm saying? So he's supposed to let you know, look, man, I know I met you this way. Yeah, you definitely something, man, that the world would love to see. But now you my woman. You know what I mean? It ain't for the world to see. And it go back to, you know, the to come in and out at as long as they got a subscription or as long as they got some money, you know what I'm saying? They can do that. They can see you in ways that only your man should be able to see you. You know what I mean? When you doing all these extra, you know, things that you know how niggas say you got a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. Your freaky side, the world should never know about who you are in that form. but your man. You know what I'm saying? But when you go out and you exploit that to the world, and then you expect a man to come home and be, you know, secure with you as a woman, you're going to run into a problem, because what he's going to do, he know he got you at home, right? But he also knows that the world is able to see you. The homies is talking to him about it. He can't even go to his son's football game without the coaches saying, damn, I seen mama on whoop. You know what I mean? So you never know what your man is dealing with emotionally. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck about all that. He strong, you strong and all that type of shit. A man gonna be a man at the end of the day. And one of a man's greatest weaknesses is woman. You dig what I'm saying? So you got to be his strength in areas where he is weak at, and you might be his only weakness. So if you're not strong in that area, what are you doing to your man? You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, man, women, it ain't what you do, it's how you do what you do. And if you putting that out there for the world to see it, guess what? That's what you gonna get. You know what I mean? You gonna get them responses that niggas is giving to you when you go out in public, man. And you know, I hear about it a lot frequently now, where niggas is touching girls' butts and, you know what I mean, doing all the disrespectful shit in the world. But damn, for niggas look at you every day on the internet, psychologically he has become, in his mind, you his, because he get to see you in raw form at the press of a button. So psychologically, man, shit starts to happen in certain people's minds, and they will fuck up, you know what I'm saying, and make a mistake and do that type of shit. And you can't blame the man at all times. You can't blame the man, because some people don't have self-control. So all I'm saying is, ladies, pick and choose what you do with your life, man. Pick and choose what you do with your body. Just always remember that you got a future ahead of you. So whatever you do today is going to play a major role in your future. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids, think about your actions today. Will it affect your kids later on? You know what I mean? Will they have to bring, if you got a son, when he go to school, a nigga bring a video of his mom on OnlyFans, because guess what? All a kid got to do is put a fake date of birth, put his credit card, put his debit card in. These kids getting fake cash out cards and all type of shit. So it ain't like you can monitor everything that your child does. So you got kids that can go on there just because they heard that that's their mom, and they can log in and they can see that. You know what I'm saying? So psychologically, that will fuck up a kid. That's all I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? It ain't, hey man, I respect all my hustlers. I respect all my, you know what I mean, my women hustlers, man. Y'all the next generation, man. Women have become so powerful. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, if everybody doing the same thing, right, the next generation is going to try to do the same thing that y'all are doing. And in your heart, you know that you don't think that it's 100% right. You wouldn't want that for your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Just like I wouldn't want certain things for my son. So the energy that I try to put out with people that come up around me is energy that I would want my son to grow up and know that, hey man, you know what? No matter what wrong I've done, I feel like I've outweighed it with the good that I've done. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying, ladies. Don't take what I'm saying like I'm bashing y'all, man, because I know we live in an era where it's more weak men now than there is strong women. There's more strong women than there is men now. You know what I mean? Because so much shit fucked up, man. So I applaud y'all for becoming so powerful. All I'm saying is, man, hey man, just beware of the things that you put out in that world today. You know what I mean? Because what you do today, man, can definitely affect you tomorrow. You know what I mean? If you want to be a real estate agent later on, right? And then boom, you got the big website, you got the real estate shit going, and then guess what? A wife might be trying to buy a house, right? She might find out about your OnlyFans account. Now you done fucked off a whole $1 million deal because of insecure wife that's seen your naked ass all on the internet. A husband body followed you on the internet, anything. But you destroyed a great opportunity based up on some shit that you did during a temporary time in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? But some of y'all that, and I had a girl just tell me that a woman's strongest point is her sexuality. I don't believe that. I believe that a woman's strong point is her being suspenseful. You know what I mean? The suspense of that woman. You know what I mean? The thought of that woman, you know what I mean? That alone creates power. You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker feel like they, damn, man, what can I do to get her? You know what I mean? What can I do to get in her presence? What can I do to, you know, sit her down and have a bite to eat with her? You know what I'm saying? That is what creates power. When you can be so suspenseful that a motherfucker don't know nothing about you and they want to know everything about you. You know what I mean? A motherfucker would do anything for knowledge. And sometimes that knowledge is you. A nigga want to have knowledge of you. A nigga want to be in your presence. You know what I mean? And a nigga would do anything to get that if he feel like it's something that he can work towards. But if I see you all on the internet and I go and I can log in to OnlyFans, only thing that I'm missing is the actual feeling. I've experienced everything that you pop. If you know how to do the splits, I know you know how to do that. You know what I mean? I see how you look in the shower because you taking a shower on the internet. I mean, there's nothing left to the imagination outside of the feeling. You dig what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? It ain't no disrespect to y'all ladies, man. I love y'all, man. You know what I mean? Hey, man, we call them back in the day, man. You know, when I used to be in the game, right? You know what we call a woman, man, that always had to take her clothes off, man, to get the fast money? We call them flatbackers. You know what I mean? All they know how to do is flat back. You know what I mean? Lay flat on her back, man, and get right to it. You dig? That's what we called them back in the day. So if we called them that, what do you think the other niggas is looking at y'all as? You feel me? You got to be a hustler. Your conversation and your brain is the biggest part of you as a woman. And as your man, he's supposed to be giving you that knowledge and that wisdom and that understanding to where your mind be so powerful that you can walk in any room that he can't walk into and you could break the whole room as if he was in there with you. That's power. You know what I mean? That's power. And that's, you know, that's all I want to say, man. I just didn't want people to, you know, get a misunderstanding or a misconception by what it is that I was preaching, man, because what I'm telling y'all is some real shit. You know what I mean? And you can take it how you want to take it. You can replay this video 1,000 times, and at some point you're gonna get the truth. You know what I mean? If you want it. If you don't want the truth, then you ain't gonna get the truth. You feel me? Understand the power of education. And nah, they think since they got out of high school. Nah, homie. They think because we live in an era where likes and followers mean the world. You know what I mean? I had a situation with a young lady recently that I was talking to, and she used to take it like I was criticizing her because every time I turned around, you know what I mean, she would be on the internet, right? Butt naked, not butt naked, but you know, in her underwear, and you know what I mean, I'm like, man, you 21 years old, 20 years old. When you turn 30 years old, everything that you should have held on to until you was 30, you done already let the cat out the hat. You have no home, no car, you know what I mean, nothing, right? But you've allowed niggas that got it all into your presence. From cars to homes to money to jewelry. Nigga got it all. But the reason why niggas feel like they can play with you is because of what you putting out. How you doing things. If you walk into a nigga crib and you sit on the couch, and when a nigga invites you into the room and you let him know, nah, I'm okay, you know what I mean? That's inappropriate. Certain way that you approach situations, man, will let a motherfucker know who you are as a woman. And when a motherfucker identify you as a woman, they know that their approach got to be different. They got to step their game up. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not giving them a reason to step their game up, guess what? You think that, oh man, maybe if I fuck him, I can psychologically get him to go ahead and start doing X, Y, and Z for me. No, that's going to stop a nigga from doing anything for you because he done already got what it should have took him a year or two to get. He done already got it. Hey, baby, that's a mean one there. I got to write that one down. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Dig that. Ooh, you said some shit then, man. But that's just all I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? I wish that I could preach this shit for days, right? Women say, okay, a stripper. I know women right now today who graduated from Howard, you know what I'm saying, got valedictorian, real estate agent, you know what I mean? Got multiple properties, riding big body Bentleys and all that, right? Credit score 800 plus, living. And she danced for 10 years. And you would never even know that. You know why? Because kings and queens conduct themselves in discretion. You feel me? Diamond, what's up, baby? Once you get into the mindset of bossing up mentally, like the homie just said, a lot of y'all understand what I'm coming from. But all I'm saying, man, is just, you know, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I mean? If you want to be great, be great. But if you want to be mediocre, be mediocre. You know what I mean? And that's what I see a lot of y'all doing. Y'all doing a lot of mediocre shit. You know what I'm saying? With major potential. But y'all throwing it all away for temporary satisfaction. Oh, I can get me a new car with this. But you still got some bills. You still got a car note to pay. Oh, I can get me a Chanel bag. They got another one coming out next week. You know what I mean? So forth and so on. You know what I'm saying? All business is not show business. Believe that. And that's what a lot of girls got to understand. Like I just told you, I know a very successful woman. They danced for 10 years and still to this day will get busy. But you would never know that. And the reason why you would never know that is because, you know, she know how to keep her shit discreet. And that's all I'm saying. Women, be discreet. You'll be more powerful. Be suspenseful. You'll be more powerful. You know what I mean? Constantly giving yourself up to the public, man, for likes and followers and, you know what I mean, subscriptions, man. I just never grasp a hold of the idea of that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get it twisted. At one point, somebody tried to get me to try that, right? To get me to, you know, invest into that. And God hindered me from doing so. And I'm glad he did, because that young woman that I'm talking about, I watched her do a 360. And I'm proud of her. You know what I mean? Even though me and her don't fool with each other no more, I'm proud of her, man, because I was able to see this girl go from that and do a total 360 to where her face can be on the cover of anything. And you would never even remember the person that she was, because she overpowered that with her new personality, with the new things that she's doing in her life. You know what I'm saying? Publicly. You know what I mean? So when I see that, man, I'm like, damn, at least what I told her and what I taught her, she was able to take that and carry on in life, man, and become a real estate agent, crypto investor. You know what I'm saying? She beautiful. She no longer wear wigs. You know what I mean? She getting $4,000 extensions in her hair. You know what I mean? Riding brand new AMG Benzes. That type of shit right there, it motivates me to keep going, man, because I feel like I put some good out there, man, because I'm still able to see and experience that good. You know what I mean? Because I'm experiencing it, because I'm sitting back from the outside and I'm being able to watch it. You know what I mean? I'm not a selfish nigga. You know what I mean? Believe that. Anyway, man, I just wanted to spread that, man, just tell y'all ladies, man, before I end and conclude this. It ain't what you do. It's how you do what you do that defines who you are. Church.